Hey folks, this is my breaking all the rules ficus and enjoying every bit of it. It's a little overgrown, so I'm gonna give it a little bit of a topside trim. The biggest thing I'm looking for is take out old leaves and maybe branches that are just not doing well together. There are some branches I really want to keep that probably shouldn't be kept, but there are some that cross, and crossing just doesn't make sense. Parallel is fine, crossing doesn't make sense. So I'm going to start at the bottom. And which one is the bottom branch is the hardest thing to say. I do have some old leaves in here too. I got these two down here. I like what they're doing. Only this branch is kind of taken off, head off into no man's land. And as much as I love that, I don't want branches coming back towards the center. So I'm going to come back at this guy. It's got growth in that direction, which is good. Growth in this is actually all right, but would much rather it go the other way. So I'm going to get kind of aggressive with this guy. Turn it back to here. A big piece off of that. I do have a piece coming up, which is good. I can go ahead and remove the old leaf below that. Come on, not. There we go. Old leaf. Cool. All right. Let's see if I have any other old leaves in here. I did a pretty good job of keeping them all out. So now I've got growth coming this way. I've got it's coming up and then that way. Got this one, which will end up like continue its growth upwards, but also it just won't be going back anymore. Which is good because I got this little guy in here. I'm not sure I should keep, but for now I'm gonna leave it because it's kind of filling in a space that I want to fill in. All right, coming around the back here, this is probably my lowest branch. This one. It comes up in all kinds of funny angles. I don't mind that, but I want to shorten it, so I'm gonna shorten it to right there. Oh, actually, the lowest branch would be this one down here, which is coming just down and across. And it's got a spot coming up too. I don't mind that. I am going to just shorten the growing tip and get it going, hopefully going out this way, because that's what this one's going to help me do. Hopefully. We'll see. All right. Does have a branch coming inside. I don't mind that. It's filling in a space there again. Not a space I probably need, but don't mind. All right. Next lowest branch there is probably this one. Dead there. So comes out, goes up. I like that. I am going to get back to here, I guess. I don't know where else to take it back to. It's got an old leaf down here on the bottom that I can take out. That's really the only old leaf in it. Interesting. All right. Coming around, we got this one, which is really just doing anything it wants to do. It comes out towards, I'm going to take that back to a downward facing bud. Cut it back there. Comes over this way, up and over. I don't want to go this far over, so I'm going to take it to a down and outward facing bud. This one right here. Then it goes up and it splits into, well, some pretty good branches actually. Ooh. Take off these old leaves where they've already grown new branches. Sharpen my scissors or clean them, one of the two. All right, I don't mind those. I'm not sure I need them, but I don't mind them by any means. Big old leaf that's just kind of in the way. I'm going to take it out. All right. Well, I'll leave that. That's pretty cool. It's not what I need. Kind of shadowing out that, but right now that will grow up still. All right. So that's, you know what? I'm being silly, aren't I? We're going to redirect it. Take off that whole trio there, send it back that way. Old leaf under here. Oof. That old leaf is now gone. Next branch up is probably this one coming through the center here. It runs parallel to this one below it, and it kind of crosses over. I don't mind that. It's already started to ramify at the end here. So first I'm going to take off these old leaves. I think I want it going out more. take it off here. A little lower. There. Make sure it goes out with this leaf right here, because that's what I really want. All right. You know what? This one's just kind of all over the place, isn't it? Take it a little bit farther back, send it farther down. We'll leave here, take that out. Here, take that out. Now I got this part here. I only got to touch this at all. That's on that same branch. It's coming up, which is great, but it's already started to branch out, so I'm going to take it back to that branch. I'm going to take off the old leaf. That's good. All right, this one here, it's not doing a whole lot. I'm going to have some dead bugs on it. Now I've got these things up in the crown, which are probably a different type of foliage. Just keep an eye on my cat. These are probably a different type of foliage because that's above what I would assume the graft is. It's got a little dead stub on it, I think. I'm going to take off any dead stubs. So I'm looking at this and I'm not sure I want to get rid of any branches. I'm also not sure I keep all this. These two do grow into each other. Don't want to get rid of that branch. Of course, it's all healing and damage that's up there too, which is nice because it was a lot of damage. It was healing kind of nicely. Even this one at the bottom here is healing stuff nice. Even though it's not growing very fast. I think I'm pretty much where I need to be. I've only really got a couple leaf sets on each one, except for those teeny tiny ones. Of course, these I think are a different type of foliage. I'm gonna take this one back just a bit to let it start growing this way. My outside bud is this leaf. This one, I kind of missed the mark on it, but I like its movement, so I'm not going to mess with it too much. And if I really like the movement on something, I'm not messing with it. I'm going to let it keep going. This one, I don't love the way it's growing. I think I'm going to take it back, didn't I? Take it back further. I'm going to keep taking it back. This is now the outward facing bud. Which if it grows more down here, I'll just get rid of that. This one's okay. It's just a leaf. All right. I think I've taken it back to what I would call a manageable level. Tried not to take off too many new leaves. I don't think I took it back too aggressively at all. I think it's still pretty healthy. So here is my Ginseng Ficus New Life rooting. Take that out of the way. I'll put the carnage up here. This is all of the carnage that came off of that carnage cam. We're thinking of you, Jay. Every time we do a carnage cam, we're thinking about you. That will forever be your legacy, bud. All right. Thank you all for joining me. Have a great day.